Okay, this is page 3 of the Year 8 test for Term 1 for 2008, Test 3. Now, the question says evaluate the following. In this case, evaluate means come up with a value that is equivalent to the expression in the question. Right, the value here is 11 times 11, which is 121. The value here is the number multiplied by itself, that will give you 25. That's what that little square root sign means. And that's 5. 5 times 5 is 25. Now, here, if we apply, move that over a bit. Here, if we apply BIMDAS, we do brackets first, so we do the brackets first. So let's do 3 plus 7 is 21. It's tired. It's late at night. 3 plus 7 is 10. Then we've got the square outside here. Now we do the indices. Now we've done the bracket. 10 times 10, or 10 squared, is 100. Right, again applying BIMDAS. We don't have any brackets, but we do have indices. Square roots are the same as indices. So we do the square root of 81 and the square root of 1. Now the square root of 81 is 9, because 9 times 9 equals 81, so it's 9. And the square root of 1 is 1, because 1 times 1 equals 1, so it's 1. That equals 8. Right, BIMDAS again. Three squared, so we have to do the indices first. 3 squared is 9, plus 7 squared, 7 sevens are 49. 49 plus 9 is 58. Or 9 plus 49. Okay, here again BIMDAS. Always use BIMDAS when you have more than one operation to think about in a question. We've got an indice here, square roots are the same as indices, and we have an index here. An index here and an index here. So the square root, so we do that first according to the rule of order. The square root of 400 is 20, because 20 times 20 is 400, so it's 20 times, 10 squared is 10 times 10, which is 100, which is 2 times 1 is 2, and there are 3 zeros to carry through. Okay. Right, you're asked to circle the even numbers. 2 is even, and anything that 2 will go into with no remainder is also even. It's 36, 70 and 108. So the numbers that end in 2, 4, 6, 8 and 0 are all even. List the odd numbers between 80 and 90. Well, 81 is even, 83 is even, 85 is even, 86 is even, 87, sorry, 86, 2 will go into 86, 2 will go into 6, and 89 is odd. Sorry, they're odd numbers. 81, 83, 85, 87, 89 are the odd numbers between 80 and 90. List 3 consecutive odd numbers which add up to. If we take 51 then and divide it by 3, we will get 17. So 17 plus 17 plus 17 equals 51. Now, I've divided by 3 because we're asked to find 3 consecutive numbers. 3 numbers. So here are 3 numbers that add up to 51. Now we want 3 consecutive odd numbers. Well, if I leave 17 in the middle and I take 2 away from here, I get 15. 15 plus 17. Now if I put that 2 on there, I get the next, add the 2 onto the 17 here and make it 19. I get the next odd number, 15 plus 17 plus 19, and that's going to be equal to 51, and that's what I need. Say whether the following are even or odd. The sum of 2 even numbers are always even. For those of you interested, 2n, 2 times a number, that's an even number, plus another even number, 2 times n, is equal to 4n, which is even, which is 2 times 2. Okay, the product of 2 odd numbers. The product of 2 odd numbers is always going to be odd. Now, the difference between 2 odd numbers, the difference between 2 odd numbers is always going to be even for similar reasons to 13a. And the sum of 1 even and the sum of 1 odd is always going to be odd. Right, a bit of spelling, people. Right, composite is composite. Composite, composite. Number. 40 is 40. Multiplication. Multiplication. And square root is square root.